Greetings and salutations. This is our continuing video series about the Freeborn army. And today we are going to be bringing you the Freeborn commander. Other than that, welcome to
Beyond
the Gates of Antares. You started before me then, so you started again. It's not fair, is it? No. These troops are my rather interesting command unit for the Freeborn. It's a captain and 2 bodyguards. The bodyguards are basically the same troop as you get in the normal, what are they called? Vadenari. Yes, the normal Vadenari units. And I've just made them, to make them a little bit different, I've given them a white cloak, like that, instead of the khaki cloak that they normally wear. The combat cloak, because even guard units need camouflage from time to time, because it is very handy being a guard unit and being able to jump out of a bush and the enemy see you and suddenly realise you guard and then they run away.
Yeah.
It's also quite good to be able to hide under a bush, so bit of camouflage never did anyone any harm, so the cloaks are camouflaged. The command unit comes with the option of having a spotter drone. I've actually given spotter drones to everything that can more or less have spotter drones.
Yes, apart from the mercenaries.
Yeah, I've got about 3 spotter drones spare. Because I had quite a few spotter drones when I got all this stuff unpacked and all done. I bought a few armies, so I've got more than enough spare spotter drones. The great thing about the Freeborn is most of their equipment is bought or stolen from the Concorde. So you can actually swap and change a lot of Concorde gear. And given that the weapons come separate, there's nothing stopping you from swapping out certain weapons and officers to give them plasma guns and stuff. So that's quite a handy thing to do. So you could technically give your Damari officers plasma guns instead of the mag gun. Which I did think about doing, but now I decided I was just going to keep them all mag light. So, I just thought it just looked better that way. Anyway, the officer doesn't want to stick out too much. I mean, the only guy with a plasma gun is going to be seriously shot at. You see a lot of guys shooting at you and one guy firing a plasma gun. Who are you going to target? It's going to be the officer, isn't it? The idiot with the plasma gun. Now, the officer doesn't carry a powerful gun. The officer carries a secondary powerful gun, like a Tommy gun.
So she's not a big, it's not a big target.
Yeah, in the Second World War, British officers would carry a pistol, so that we'll ignore them. German officers would carry an MP40 or Sturmgewehr, whatever they call it, 43, or Gausswehr 43, I can't remember, forget it. And then you had the American troops, they tended to carry a SMG, Thompson, or a Tommy gun. They would carry one of those. Because officers aren't really the ones who are supposed to be right in the fight, but it is handy having a rapid fire weapon, because if the officer's in battle, chances are your enemy are close enough to machine gun with a light, inaccurate machine gun. Better than a pistol.
You get a track.
No, but it's true. So this officer has a pistol. Not much, it's just a plasma pistol, but all officers do need to carry a pistol on occasion. This is the officer. She's female, as you can tell, and I've done it deliberately female. She's got thigh boots on as well, which is always nice. It reminded me very much of some figures I did years back. I believe I got them from Harlequin, if you ever remember Harlequin miniatures. And they did a series of sort of vampire type figures in boots and stuff, and that's what inspired me to paint this one this way. Because I had that army and I sold it, and now I'm doing it the same with these. Let's turn her around, and that's her cloak. It's in household colours, so she's wearing the blue uniform with the yellow cloak in this particular case. And because they're in snow, it's all covered in dirt and stuff. You can see all the snow's gone on the bottom and dirt. And the crown, the affectation of command, which is very much like the Chaos thing from 40k. It's got all snow on it, so it's got ice on it. So it's not the shiny blue like it should be. It's dirty, and it's got some ice over the top. I just thought that made it look quite good. So that's me, and that's what I did with it. What are your opinions on it? You've got the rules?
Well, First, I'm going to go around the profiles. We have the captain and his 2 bodyguards, which are all exactly the same as normal troops.
Yeah, they're just standard guard infantry.
And they have plasma pistol.
She has a plasma pistol.
She has a plasma pistol.
Yeah.
And the bodyguards have a plasma carbine, which can either have shot or scatter.
Yeah, so basically you can either fire an aimed shot at an enemy, or you can just blast away, get 2 shots off, but it's less powerful than the concentrated shot.
And it has she or he or
She.
all 3 of them has
I believe one of the guards is female as well.
impact cloak,
Yeah, always very handy in combat.
a spotter drone,
Yep.
as you can see, and I believe that is it.
The great thing about command units,
The captain's leader 3.
yes, leader 3. The great thing about command units, the same as in bolt action. If you ever played bolt action, you quite easily slip into this game, although it does use different dice. The commander can use his or her command skill for any unit within 5 inches. So you can roll. Basically, if your command skill is 7 and your commander's got 9, then you roll under a 9 to carry out orders and stuff, which is very useful. It really does give a boost. Also, she's got the follow me special rule, I believe.
Yep.
Yes. And what that means is, if you've got, say, 2 or 3 units around you, instead of waiting for their dice to come around, she can activate them on her dice in this particular scenario. So she could activate all 3 units around her at the same time without needing to wait for the dice to come out of the box, so the dice to come out of the bag, to be able to actually act. Very useful thing for commanders to do. So the commander is actually in the field, actually doing stuff, grabbing the men, dragging them out of the hole they're hiding in and saying, go and attack the enemy. That sort of stuff. It's quite good.
I think I'd be using the holes at this point of the combat as an advantage.
Yeah.
Not as get out of the holes and charge. Walk slowly towards the enemy. I'd rather stay in the ditch here.
Oh, I think humanity by the time of Antares has probably evolved beyond the point where soldiers will listen to an officer who says, okay, chaps, let's get up and walk slowly towards the enemy. Don't run, you don't want to injure yourself on that barbed wire. Yes, walk very slowly. But sir, they're setting up their machine guns. Don't worry about that. No, artillery's killed them already. But I can see them setting up the machine guns. I'll shoot you if you say that again, sir. Yeah. I think we've evolved beyond that point in this game system. You can, by all means, order your troops to get up and charge. However, you've got to pass a test to do it. And if your troops
getting shot in the leg.
Yes, if your troops are getting pin markers on them, you have to roll. However, she can come along, give you extra bonus 2 to that roll, depending on what unit you are, and force the men to get out of the trench and run. So yes, it will come in handy. So that is our
If she
command
can
unit.
get there.
If she can get there. If she's already there. I mean...
To point on there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really be careful of putting your commander right in the front line. 148 points is a lot of points to lose if you're doing a campaign.
I don't even know how much my Fatok cost.
Fatok, 100 and something? Yeah, you've got the cards for him, it's your army.
Yes, they're quite far away.
Yeah, he's taken his army into his own little hole that he lives in. He's got a cave he lives in there, it's a bit like a bat cave, where he sleeps upside down, so... And he keeps all his stuff in there, so I don't get access to any of them, unfortunately. I just get access to my shiny Freeborn army until he decides he likes it, and then I'll lose that one as well. And
Actually, I think Gag will be my one and only team.
Well, no, I mean, this is the Freeborn army. I'm gonna do one on all the Freeborn army together next.
You just did, I think.
No, the whole army, and give my own opinion after we've played a few battles with them. Because we haven't really played. We've only had a game. 2 games?
Because we've got...
Game?
Yeah. No, we had no games against Antares yet.
We have?
Nope. No games even played against Antares.
We haven't filmed any games.
No, we played 1 game.
Yeah, so we've had one full game there. So we've only actually used the Freeborn once. And so we don't really know how they really work.
And if you want to know what happened, he got thrashed.
Yeah,
That's what
I
happened.
got absolutely slaughtered. Literally, I didn't kill anybody. My entire...
Oh, to marry to him.
Yes, just shot me to death. Yes, I hate Gar. Right, so when we've had a few games and we know how the army works and we've learned a few things from them, we will do a video on the whole army and give you how we think you should play the game and what we think of the armies.
And I think if we do get, I think you've already got full these, haven't you, by now? Full Freeborn.
Yeah, I've painted all the Freeborn that we've got. Yeah.
Yeah, but once you get an actual army full.
Yeah.
And the guy gets a massive army full.
Yeah.
We might start a campaign on. Yeah.
We could do a campaign. I'm working on some vehicles at the moment. And we don't know how long it's going to be entirely until all the vehicles come out. I know there's a few good tanks on the way for the Concorde. So, yeah.
And I'm thinking of getting a box, or one box on a minute,
yes,
of either infantry
for the guard.
Or infantry, or is it vehicles?
There's for the guard at the moment. There is a box of basically infantry guard, which are, I think you get 4 units of guard or 3 units of guard in suits and 1 unit of outcasts, which is a pretty good box.
And then you have
then the weapon box where you get a command guard thing, Walker, and you get 2 heavy weapon squads who would really do damage on the battlefield. They're really well out.
So after you see the first match on YouTube, put in comments down below which one I should get, either infantry or heavy weaponry.
Yeah.
Because they're the viewers. They want to see, if they want to see something, it's their choice.
All right. Well, we'll leave that out, and we'll leave it open at the end of the game when we do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the end, and this is about Freeborn anyway, not your stinky gar. Because gar smells bad. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the figures. It's been fun painting them, and over to you.
And leave a like and subscribe and leave comments down below. And as what I said over video after the video said before this, right?
Well, if we've already said it, then it's before.
Yes,
yeah.
Before this.
Yeah.
It's
that time travel thing, isn't it? It's, when you travel faster than the speed of light, your brain melts and you start doing things yesterday, and it ends up tomorrow. Yeah.
After the video we did before this, so we're going to do a new Q&A set.
Yes.
Just ask if you've got any questions about this, leave them in the Q&A video.
Yeah.
And we'll ask them in the Q&A for Antares and Antares. And that's everything from me. Goodbye.
But you're not allowed questions like, why did you paint in blue? Because they're silly questions. I already explained that at the first video I did of them. So I'm not explaining it again, and I've had enough of Twitter people saying, why did you paint in blue? I painted mine green. I don't care if you painted yours green. Yeah, they're not my figures. I painted mine black. I don't care, honestly. Paint them black, orange. I don't care. I really don't. No. Mine are blue. Tough. Get over it. I like it. Blue looks good. And the battlefield we're playing on is ice. That's the theme of the army. Hence, all the stuff's going to be themed to... Okay, that's me gone. He's already said all that stuff, so it's goodbye from the Freeborn.
What?
I said goodbye from the Freeborn.
Oh, goodbye from the guy.
You weren't paying attention there, were you?
No, I just signed out.
Oh.